Anyone who wants to widen their shoulders? Eyes and ears here then. Wide and bigger shoulders promote a more proportional frame. The deltoids in particular make you look wider from the front and back, giving you that kind of three-dimensional appearance from the side. But exercising your delts goes beyond just giving you a well-balanced physique. To some people, they do it to improve their sports performance. Through stronger delts, they gain a competitive edge in sports like wrestling and badminton. But whatever your goal is, this video will help you get started. Have you done dumbbell rear delt raises before? What about the barbell push press or maybe upright barbell row? Continue watching to find out more about these shoulder exercises. Number 1. Seated Dumbbell Shoulder Press. Compared to the standing version, this one lets you lift heavier. The small stabilizing muscles don't need to work hard to support your torso thanks to the bench. And so, the shoulder muscles are compelled to really push as hard as they can to move and manage weights. Instructions. First off, select your dumbbells. On average, a good dumbbell shoulder press weight in total is above 176 pounds seated. For average beginners, they should be able to dumbbell shoulder press 10 to 57% of their body weight when sitting. To officially start, sit on an upright bench holding a dumbbell in each hand. Keep the weights at shoulder height with your palms facing away from you. Bracing your core and keeping your chest up, press the weights directly upwards until your arms are straight and the weights touch above your head. Then slowly lower the weights back to the start position with control. Pause, then start the next rep. Before we continue, a like would be great. Number 2. Upright Barbell Row. This exercise targets the front and middle heads of the deltoids. It's also great for working the muscles in the middle and upper back as well as the biceps. All those muscles aid in making pulling and lifting tasks easier. The upright row is also easy to get wrong, which is why you must ensure you're doing the right form. To do that, avoid using weights that are too heavy. Instructions. Stand tall and hold a barbell or easy bar using an overhand grip with hands shoulder width apart. Now, as you keep your chest up and your abs braced, lift the bar or weights to your shoulders, leading with your elbows. Keep the lifting part smooth so as not to overly strain your wrists, elbows, or shoulder joints. Pause at the top position, focusing on squeezing your traps as hard as you can. Finally, slowly lower the weight back to the starting position and repeat. Do you know what's a great shoulder and delts exercise that only needs a flat bench and dumbbells? It's the seated bent-over rear delt raise. It may sound complicated, but it actually isn't. More details about this exercise next. Number 3. Seated bent-over rear delt raise. This exercise is excellent for properly targeting the rear deltoids. It's ideal for intermediate-level fitness people and those who have some back problems. Instructions. To start, sit on the edge of the bench with dumbbells behind your calves on the floor. With feet slightly less than shoulder width apart, bend at your waist so your chest nearly touches your knees. Now, grasp the dumbbells with palms facing each other. Exhale and bend your arms slightly to lift the weight straight up off the floor. The starting position should be with dumbbells by the sides of your calves. Keeping your elbows slightly bent, exhale and lift the dumbbells straight up to the sides until your arms are parallel to the floor. Pause for a moment, then slowly lower the weight back into the starting position and repeat. Number 4. Dumbbell Rear Delt Raise. This great shoulder exercise is perfect for isolating and blowing up the easily neglected rear delt muscles. Aside from primarily targeting the rear delts, this move also strengthens your traps and rhomboids. Are you now ready to build your shoulders and upper back? Here's how to do it. Instructions. Begin by standing with your feet hip-width apart and holding a dumbbell in each hand. Now, push your hips back behind you and bend your knees slightly, leaning your torso forward until your back is flat. Maintain this hip hinge position throughout the exercise. Allow the dumbbells to hang down toward the floor while your elbows are slightly bent and your palms are facing each other. Then, keeping your shoulders down away from your ears and your elbows slightly bent, lift the weights out to your sides until they're in line with your shoulders. Lower the weights with control. Rear or posterior deltoids of the shoulder are hard to reach areas of the shoulders, and so they're often neglected by other shoulder exercises. The face pull is another amazing move that greatly targets your rear delts. Let's talk more about this exercise next. Number 5. Face pulls. This exercise uses a cable pulley machine to pull the weight toward your forehead. Working out the posterior delts builds overall shoulder strength and avoids muscular imbalance. It also works the traps and upper back muscles. Instructions: set up a cable machine with a double rope attachment fixed to the high pulley. Reach up and grasp the handle with your two hands and your palms facing in. Take a step back until your arms are fully extended. Then squeeze your core and slightly lean back, putting your body at around a 20-degree angle. Now pull the handles towards you, just enough to start raising the weight from the stack. Next, pull the handle straight toward your forehead. Reverse the movement and slowly extend your arms without letting your shoulders or chest roll forward when extending. Number 6. Barbell Push Press. This full body movement helps develop your shoulder strength as well as the power and stability of your lower body and core. It's commonly used by weightlifters to increase muscle mass and build strength. Instructions: stand with your feet hip distance apart. Place the barbell across your chest at shoulder height, resting it at your collarbone. Hands should be slightly wider than shoulder distance apart and elbows are relaxed pointing forward. Now bend your knees into a slight dip, press through your feet, and start to straighten your legs. Once you reach full hip extension, press the bar up. You'll need to move the head slightly back so the bar can pass. Fully extend your arms overhead while keeping your torso properly aligned. After the bar has moved past your head, move it back through its original position and slightly forward. Return the bar to the starting position and repeat. Have you tried cable machine exercises before? One intermediate level cable exercise that's excellent for working your shoulders is the cable lateral raise. Check it out here. Number 7. Standing cable lateral raise. This exercise targets the shoulders to increase their range of motion, as well as their strength. Moreover, it specifically works the middle head of the deltoid muscle, which helps in giving you a desirable broad-shouldered look. Instructions: first, pick a weight that you can lift with only one shoulder. Then, stand next to the pulley machine with your feet shoulder-width apart. Push your chest forward and point your shoulders back while slightly bending both knees for a good posture. Now, reach across your body and grab the stirrup using your outside arm. Slightly bend your elbow to a 10 to a 30-degree angle and raise your arm sideways so it's level with your shoulder. Keep your focus on your middle shoulder. Hold the position for 1 to 5 seconds, then inhale while slowly lowering the weight back. Make sure the cable comes to a complete stop before starting the next rep. Number 8. Seated Barbell Shoulder Press. This classic exercise is great for developing muscle and strengthening the shoulders, particularly but not exclusively the front heads or the anterior delts. The triceps also greatly takes part in pressing the weight overhead. The seated position enforces strict form. Instructions: sit on a military bench press with a bar behind your head. You can either use a spotter to give you the bar or you pick it up carefully with palms facing forward. Once you have the barbell in your hand using the correct grip length, lift the bar over your head by locking your arms. Hold at about shoulder level and slightly in front of your head. This is your starting position. Now lower the bar down to the collarbone slowly as you inhale. Then exhale as you lift the bar back up to the starting position and repeat. Do you think you can do those shoulder exercises? Will you incorporate them all into your workout routine or just a couple of them? What are those? Share your answers with us below and see what others think as well. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. For more interesting facts on the human body, subscribe to the channel. Here are 2 more videos you should check out. Both of them will definitely help you reach your goals.